All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just about getting set for the second half of this, well, what's been an exciting game so far. We thought it was going to be a good matchup, and it certainly has lived up to that. As we get started in the second half, the score is 5-5. The Oak Knoll Royals are tied with the IHA Blue Eagles. We get set. Here comes the face-off. The whistle is blown. The ball is up, and it is controlled by IHA. And well, actually, no. The ball's got knocked out of the stick. The IHA player who had picked up the original ground ball and now taking the other way for Oak Knoll. Quick shot opportunity and a score. Morgan Ryan comes up with her 5th goal of the season. And just like that, Oak Knoll, 16 seconds into this second half, has taken the lead right back 6-5. But I was in the midst of saying right there that IHA in the first half had done a good job of winning faceoffs and picking up a lot of ground balls, and they've certainly been sound in that aspect of the game, and that's one of the things that Sue Montegari really focuses on. She says we want to control that ground ball game, we want to control that faceoff game. And if we're able to do that, we've got a chance, and certainly they've proven to this point anyway that if they can do that, they've got more than a chance. 6-5 the score. Royals over the Blue Eagles, 24-44 remaining in this one. And a whistle here on the face-off. And we are going to do it again. Joel Stein places the ball. And we are ready to go. There it is, ball's up. And it is eventually taken by the Royals. It was in and out of the stick of the midfielder, Gabriella Vinci. Walking in for Oak Knoll, Cassie Ford, shot, and she scores again. 2 quick goals, and boy, this is almost a replay of the way that that first half started. 2 quick goals out of the gate for Oak Knoll in the first half, and here in the second half, another 2 quick goals right out of the gate. Not even 45 seconds in a half number 2, and Oak Knoll has taken a 7-5 lead in this one.
That's right, Joe. We're very impressed with you.
It'll be the same usual suspects taking the draw. Cassie Ford for Oak Knoll, Gabriella Vinci for IHA. Ball's up and taken by IHA. Vinci able to win that one, and then it was promptly taken right away by Oak Knoll. Going the other way with it, Ali Biacco, and a whistle. And this ball's going back to IHA. I believe that was the indication by Joel Stein, who does not write for the LA Times. Catherine DeCourt now with it for the Blue Eagles. She takes it in. She dishes to Weber, but it's taken away by Ali Biacco. Really an outstanding freshman, having a great game for Oak Knoll in this one. 23:30 left in the second half. 7-5. Royals lead the Blue Eagles. Royals in their royal blue jerseys, controlling in front. Now Ryan with it, and a whistle, and the ball's going to stay with Oak Knoll. A little bit of a fight put up that time by Katie Cromie, looking for an explanation. Seemingly satisfied, she'll head out. And it'll be Morgan Ryan dishing to Ali Biacco as we get things started. And a nice job that time defensively by Sophie Rosenzweig. But the ball scooped right back up by Oak Knoll. They've been pouncing on a lot of these ground balls here to start the second half. Part of the reason why they already have 2 goals. Walking in for an opportunity, and a shot and a goal by Ali Biacco. And 3 unanswered goals in the first 2 minutes plus here in this second half. As Oak Knoll's starting to pull away, it's 8-2 in favor of the Royals. 8-5. I keep saying 2. I'm not sure why. Perhaps I'm reading the number backwards on the scoreboard. Perhaps I'm looking at it being the second half. Ball's up and taken by IHA. Teams reposition, and here we go. It'll be taken by Maggie Zeed. And a whistle blown this time by Joel Stein. Will stay IHA ball. Good chance here for Zeed. She's already got one on the game. 8-5 the score. Zeed walks in, fires a shot, and it goes. And IHA's gotten it back to a 2-goal game. 8-6, 21:55 remaining in this second quarter. Well, half. There are no quarters in girls lacrosse. For Zeed on the season, now her 9th goal and her 10th point overall. And at least mentally for the Blue Eagles, that goal has to be huge. Last thing you need to do is to come out of the gate here in the second half, give up 3 quick goals, and then not be able to score yourself. And so netting that one at least helps this team get a little bit of confidence back. The face-off will be won by Knoll and played back for Kenny. Mary Margaret Kenny carries it in. Gives to Nicole Biacco. Plays it back for Ryan behind the net. Saya unable to handle the pass. She picks it up though and will play it cleanly over to Kenny. Kenny. Ford. Biacco back to Ford. A lot of perimeter passing, slowing it down into their base. Walking in for a shot, and another goal for Knoll is Kiwi Camizio, her 10th of the season, and it's now 9-6 in favor of the Royals. They get their lead back up to 3 goals. Quick reminder, if you're a parent, loved one, friend, or just interested overall, footage from this game and all NJ.org broadcasts are available for you. All you have to do is contact Jay Treble via the contact information in the description of this video. And yes, you can have all of our great footage right at your fingertips. Nice interception that time by Tara Cassidy. She once had 5 interceptions in a game earlier this year. And now taking the other way for IHA. As a light drizzle starts to come down, or at least I felt a raindrop. Maybe I'm feeling things, I don't know. Vinci with it with just under 21 minutes remaining. Eagles trail by 3. Played around back for Bossalina. Bossalina walked in, now we'll back it out a bit. Play it back. Round for Quinn. Quinn gives to Vinci over to Weber. Weber up top, walking in. Takes it back and will dish off to Sam Marmo. Marmo tries to make a move to the inside, thought about firing a shot and then pulled it back. And now we'll back it on out for the Blue Eagles. 20 minutes remain in this one. Knoll Royals 9, IHA Blue Eagles 6. Game was tied 5-5 going into the half. Knoll was pulled away just a little bit here in this second, but still plenty of lacrosse left to play in this one. Josie Zinn controls for the Eagles. Gives to Weber. Weber has it knocked out of her stick, then picks it right back up. Weber southpaw for IHA. One of their low attackers. Gives to Marmo. And pull it back. IHA being very selective with their shot selection in this game today, and even more so on this possession. Zinn works it in. Shot attempt this time, blocked away. That was Haley Bossolino with the shot attempt for IHA, and picked up by the Blue Eagles. It's Ali Biacco, midfielder who's been all over the field so far today. And taken the other way by Lizzie Armstrong. Ryan with it. Over to Biacco. Biacco working with her sister for a shot attempt and a whistle before anything further could develop. And it's going to be Ali Biacco who scored the last goal for IHA. An opportunity to push Knoll into double digits. Shot blocked by Kenna Scannell, and it will bound out of bounds. And they're going to say that Kiwi Camizio was closest to it, and so it'll be taken by the Royals. Camizio being worked on by Rosenzweig. Biacco gives up top to Kathleen O'Connor. Knoll slowing down the tempo now for a shot attempt. And it's Ali Biacco finding the back of the net that time. And Knoll is continuing to widen this lead, which now stands at 4 goals, and a timeout taken by IHA. 17:42 remaining in the second half. 10 for the Knoll Royals and 6 for the IHA Blue Eagles. Joe Vasile here, Jay Treble on camera on NJ.org Varsity. We want to remind you once again, you can like us on Facebook, NJ.org Varsity. You can follow us on Twitter at NJ.org Varsity, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which of course is NJ Newsfeed, the very channel that you are likely watching this video on. And for a game that was so tightly contested and so close in that first half, Knoll really starting to pull away here in the early going of this second half, and there is still plenty of lacrosse left to play. And a 4-goal deficit is not impossible to come back from. But IHA needs to start making some moves now, because Knoll, quite frankly, has been a little bit more aggressive in winning those faceoffs and winning those ground balls that IHA was so good on in that first half. Knoll's come out playing with a little bit more of a sense of urgency in this second, showing why they are number 4 in the Star Ledger's top 20 rankings, despite their 4-3 record on the season. Now they lost their last game, which was a close one. They've had a couple of other disappointing losses as well along the way, but they are still obviously a very talented team. And for IHA, despite what I was saying about how they might be a little outplayed here in this second half, still a valiant effort being shown, missing their everyday starting goalie Catherine Healy and perhaps their best defender Jen Mistretta, both out because of the flu in today's game. So despite missing 2 key players, having the backup goaltender in there and a little bit of shuffling in the starting lineups, IHA has at least managed to keep this one close. So we're just about set to come out of the timeout. See how IHA responds. Goals for IHA, 2 for Maggie Zeed, her 8th and 9th. Gabriella Vinci also has 1. Josie Zinn has 1 as well. 17:42 left in this second half. Sherry Shortway, our other referee, who we haven't really referred to very much so far in today's game, will place the ball as we get set for the face-off. Big one coming here for the Blue Eagles. They got to win this one. It goes up, and it's going to be taken by Knoll. And it's Ali Biacco again, controlling the other way. She's got a couple of goals on this game so far. She gives down to Morgan Ryan. Ryan behind the net. Works it for a shot, and it's saved by Scannell. The shot came in high from Diana Kelly. It'll be taken the other way by IHA. Kenna Scannell just holding the ball, waiting to try and pass it off to someone. Royals, though, some pretty good riding. Just nobody on IHA seems to be able to shake their defender. Scannell doesn't seem confident enough to try and force a pass in, as well. She shouldn't try to force a pass in. Something should eventually develop. But as we wait and as Scannell waits, time continues to tick off the clock. Just 16:20 remaining here in the second under very cloudy skies. A little bit foreboding here in Washington Township, New Jersey. And finally, we're going to see a pass. And it's going to be to Katie Cromie, who will control. She'll get it up, and some open space now for IHA to run as it's taken by Josie Zinn. Zinn now has it. Working in, she's pushed. And there's the foul. And it's going to be going a man up for the Blue Eagles. 15:47 remaining. And a good opportunity for the Blue Eagles to try and get one in the back of the net. Here, man up. They currently trail by 4, 10-6. This game, though, was tied at the half at 5 goals apiece. Zinn walks in. Plays it around, shot, score, and that was Catherine DeCourt. Her second goal of the season, her second point of the season, and it is a 3-goal game once again with 15:41 remaining in the second. Huge goal that time for the Blue Eagles. Now they'll try and seize the momentum a little bit here and see if they can try and win this face-off and net another one against Jackie McCall, who has been one of the best goalies in New Jersey this season. Came into this game with 42 saves on the season. One of the best numbers in New Jersey girls lacrosse. In the face-off, though, won by Knoll, and it's Diana Kelly, the freshman, taking it for them. Whistle and a stoppage, and Kelly will play it across for Cassie Ford. Ford to Biacco. Biacco over to Kelsey Krause. Haven't said her name yet. Camizio swings it all the way across for Diana Kelly. Back to Camizio. Back to Kelly. IHA just doubling whoever has the ball. Under 15 minutes remain in this one, as Knoll just continues to pass it along. But a sense of urgency, nearly intercepted that time by Josie Zinn. But it got past her stick. And over to Ali Biacco. Kiwi Camizio gives to Kelly. Diana Kelly works in. Being double teamed. Swings it across for Krause. Krause back to Ford. Ford gives to Biacco. And back to Krause. Krause walking in. Little bit of a breakdown that time. And a whistle and a foul coming on IHA, but that's absolutely a good one to take because Krause would have had a prime scoring opportunity. Whistle, Ford, shot, save. Scannell has done a very good job coming up with some tough saves so far today. And now taken the other way by the Blue Eagles as they were able to pounce on the loose ball. Weber takes it across, 13:45 remain. Weber looking for someone to dish it off to. It's to Marmo. Marmo with it right by where second base would be on the softball field, this multi-purpose field here that IHA has. Vinci with it. Defended closely by Lizzie Doherty. Now she's got it behind the cage. 13 minutes remain. 10-7 in favor of Oak Knoll. IHA trying to mount a comeback though. Vinci will just dish it off back behind the cage to Zinn. Zinn now coming around to the GLE, fires it in front. Shot opportunity goes out of bounds. And it's going to be taken by, looks like, Oak Knoll. Okay. Thought IHA might have been close to the end line that time, but I guess not. 12.5 to go. IHA trails by 3. Pass nearly intercepted by Catherine DeCourt. But still, taken across by Ryan. Ryan walks in for the Royals. 12:15 to go. Ryan controls up top. Shot goes off the crossbar. Another shot, saved by Scannell. And a great job to swallow up the second chance opportunity. And here we go again. Scannell looking to pass it to someone. And Josie Zinn finally gets open, has the ball knocked out of her stick as she was trying to pass it, and taken the other way by the Royals. That's Cassie Ford. Ford, boy, she ran right into Tara Cassidy that time. Went down hard. IHA fans looking for a charge call. But they're going to say that Cassidy got in Ford's way. Ryan now with it for the Royals. Gives to Biacco, fires a shot high, and it goes in. And it's a 4-goal lead once again for the Oak Knoll Royals. They are up 11-7 with 11:12 remaining in this game. And the time is now for IHA if they're going to make a move. They've had a couple of good opportunities here in this second half that they either haven't been able to convert upon or haven't taken a chance with a shot on. Of course, they've also had possession of the ball for, well, so much less time than they did in the first half. Oak Knoll's really controlled the tempo of this one here in the second, and that's why they've had 6 goals already with 11:12 to go. We'll make it 11-10 now as they win this face-off once again. They've absolutely dominated the face-off game here in this second half after IHA controlled the face-off game in the first half. Donald gives to Ryan, tries a shot down low, and it's saved by Scannell. She has come up huge as she's faced a lot of shots here in this second half and has made a couple of very nice saves. Let a few go by, but certainly not her fault, facing quite a few shots. And they're all tough, coming from a very good Oak Knoll attack. Scannell waiting for somebody to get open. She sees Josie Zinn is open, fired a pass that went low. Zinn couldn't control, ground ball chance here, and it's going to be scooped up by Diana Kelly and taken the other way for the Royals. Unfortunate mistake that time. Kiwi Camizio gives. O'Donnell now with it, tries a shot, and it's blocked away by Scannell. Second chance opportunity coming here, but Before Oak Knoll can get a shot off, a whistle, and it'll be taken on the outside by Nicole Biacco. Came into this game with 15 points on the season. Tops on the Royals. Walking in, and ball was knocked out. And we're going to go again. It's going to be Ali Biacco taking it for the Royals. Up 11-7 with 9:30 left to go. Shot. Save Scannell. The ball will be taken by IHA as the whistle that came in right before that shot went off was against Oak Knoll. It'll be brought up by Katie Cromie. She's got 4 Royals around her, and she'll still be able to get it across. And a whistle. 8:58 to go here in this second half. Walking in with it, Marmo pulls it down, and a little bit of a illegal play that time by Oak Knoll. So it'll be Marmo taking it from up top, 8.5. Prime scoring chance here for the Blue Eagles. Marmo needs to convert if they want to get back in, and she does. Goal 21 on the season for Samantha Marmo. 8 on the game for IHA. And the lead is now down to 3 goals, 11-8, in favor of the visiting Oak Knoll Royals. It's been a 3-goal deficit a couple of times here in the second half. IHA has been unable to close it any further than that. But perhaps using something, that goal right there, to get a little momentum back. Face-off goes up, ground ball chance, and still a scrum for it around the midfield line, and we're going to get a whistle, and it's going to be IHA ball. And that is huge right there for IHA to get the ball back. With 8:10 left, down by 3. IHA with possession of the ball. Maggie Zeed will take it across, and another whistle against Oak Knoll. Players will reset, and here we go. And literally with about 2 seconds after that was restarted, we get another stoppage. As Zeed got whacked right in the head. Some fans saying that should have been a yellow. I would tend to agree with them. But no call. And they'll play on 7.5. Weber with it. Moves to Zinn. On the outside for IHA. Walking in. Now Marmo fighting through a couple of sticks. Get back out. Good job overall by Oak Knoll on the defensive side here in this second half. 7 minutes to go. 11-8. Walking in. Josie's in. Looking for an opportunity to shoot. She's doubled out of the zone. Gets back in. Fires a shot. That's saved. Jackie McCall. No, they're going to say it went in. I thought McCall had that one. Looked like it might have hit her in the leg and deflected in. I didn't have a great angle. I could have sworn it was saved. There was a late indication by the referee, but they're going to say it went in, and it's a 2-goal game, 11-9 in favor of Oak Knoll with 6:51 left to go. Still plenty of game. It's going to be Josie Zinn taking the face-off for IHA for the first time in this game. It had been Gabriella Vinci pretty much up until this point. Ball's placed. 6:51 to go. Another big face-off for IHA. It goes up, and it is going to be won by Oak Knoll, taken by Kathleen O'Connor. She'll be playing at Villanova next year. Plays it back for Saya. Junior midfielder. Over to Biacco. This is the younger one, Allie. She gives to her sister, and then they'll just go right back. A little two-man game worked by the Royals. Nicole with it now. Gives inside for a shot that time by Mary Margaret Kenny. And another save by Scannell, but taken by Knoll. Scannell's made some good saves, but given up some rebounds. And now for Knoll, a second chance opportunity off one such rebound. Ali Biacco with it. Guarded by Josie Zinn. Fires a pass to O'Connor. Ball just kind of fell out of her stick, and then she picks it right back up. Diane Kelly walks in. And will come right back out. She was looking for an opening for a shot, was unable to find it. Kelly now with it up top again, works it in, and it gets knocked out. And a whistle and a foul coming here against IHA. Be Diana Kelly taking it. Fires one, bounces it right in. 12-9. The Royals back up by 3 with 5 minutes and 2 seconds remaining here in this one. IHA has been giving the Royals a run for their money, that's for certain. But time's starting to wear down. Ball's placed, and here we go. 12-9, Royals over the Blue Eagles. 5:02 left in the second half. Ball up off the faceoff, and it is going to be still nobody able to get control. 2 Blue Eagles now fighting for it, and it's eventually taken by Olivia Remley. Here we go on the attack. 4:45 left. Ball knocked out of Remley's stick and taken by Knoll. Now coming the other way, Ali Biacco, who's said her name a lot. So far in this game, just a freshman for the Royals, and yet already making a big impact. Shot by her sister, Nicole, finds the back of the net. And that one right there was heartbreaking for the Blue Eagles, as now they trail by 4. 13-9, 4:21 left in this game, and boy, for a game that was so tightly contested for so long, Knoll just came out of the gate swinging in this second half, and they seemingly haven't looked back. If IHA is going to have any chance of coming back here, they absolutely have to win this faceoff. And they don't. As the planes fly overhead, time continues to tick off the clock as we get set for Knoll to take it on the attack. IHA has finally gotten into their position. 3-on-1. Here comes a shot by Kelly, goes wide. Well, if I'm Kelly, I'd have shot that one a little bit sooner. She decided to take the shot, walk around a little bit, and then ended up firing one wide of Scannell, but it'll be taken by Knoll. Controlled by Megan Ryan, the junior midfielder. This is being looked at by Georgetown to play collegiate lacrosse. As she's a junior, no solid commitment has really been made. Picked up here by Nicole Biacco. It's the first foul coming here on Knoll. The point about Nicole Biacco, she missed the first 11 games last year. She transferred in late, but ended up coming in at the end of the season. did pretty well for herself, had 9 goals and an assist last year. This year, coming into today's game, 9 goals and 6 assists. Josie Zinn, double teamed, fires it up for Vinci, and another whistle. And we'll reset here. 2.5 to go. IHA trails by 4. Crossfield pass goes to Olivia Remley. She works in. We'll give to Zinn. Zinn will set up. And Marmo will just slow things down. Here's IHA really has done all day. Wait to get something set up. Like to see a little more urgency, though. This little delayed penalty coming as it's finally touched by Knoll. It'll be taken by IHA. 1:59 left in this game. Sam Marmo. An opportunity here to get number 3 on the game, and she does. Sam Marmo gets another one for IHA. 13-10 score, but with under 2 minutes to go here in this second half, 1:57. It's getting a little bit chillier here in Washington Township. Joe Vasile alongside faithful cameraman Jay Treble, who you can contact if you're interested in any sponsorship opportunities for future NJ.org broadcasts, or if you would like access to any and all of our footage from all of the games that we broadcast for whatever reason you may want it. Face-off, won by IHA, taken the other way. Whistle and a stoppage, minute 54. Of course, under 2 minutes, the clock does stop. And here we go. Zinn takes it the other way on the attack for IHA. She walks in, minute 45 to go. Zinn will take it around the back of the net and get something set up. Marmo has it knocked out of her stick. She goes for it. And whistle and the ball. It's going back to Knoll. Just over a minute and a half. 90 seconds remaining. And this game is going coast to coast. Is Ali Biacco. Stepping in with it now, and a hard hack that time. Coming down right on the shoulder of Cassie Ford. So they're going to say Maggie Zeed had the illegal check. Minute 14 to go, 13-10. Knoll leads IHA. Knoll, the number 4 team in the Star Ledger Top 20. Ryan with it on the outside. And the ball's checked out of the stick of Nicole Biacco. And well, it looked like a nice clean check that time by Tara Cassidy, but they're going to say that it was not. And it'll be taken by the Royals. Biacco gives back up top to Ryan. 53 seconds remain. Camizio gives to Ford. Ford now walking in. Pass, shot in front. Score, Allison Saya. The icing on the cake for Knoll in this one. 14-10 with 39 seconds remaining. And, well, the dagger might have come a few minutes ago, but that one for sure deflates whatever wind was in the sails of IHA. So you do have to say they did leave it all on the field. You can't fault the effort of the Blue Eagles today. They left it all out there, but just came up a little bit short against the very talented Knoll team. 39 seconds to go. Royals up by 4. And we'll eventually see a face-off here and get things going. Ball's up. Won by Oak Knoll. And here they go once again on the offensive. Little lead pass attempt that time. Katie Cromie stepped in the way, and they'll eventually take it away to the Blue Eagles. 25 seconds to go. Whistle legal check on Oak Knoll. Here comes Katie Cromie the other way. She'll pass it off to Tara Cassidy. Cassidy thought about trying to go to the right, now has to deke back to the left and fire one up for Olivia Remley. Remley with 11 seconds. Dishes to Zit. Zeed with it, walking in. And a whistle with 5 seconds to go. And so also much like the first half here with just a couple of seconds left, IHA with a good opportunity to score. Although here it would do nothing except pad the stat sheet. Zeed with a shot. Deflects off of the stick of Jackie McCall. And out of bounds, 3 seconds left. IHA with a last second shot opportunity goes off the side of the net. That'll tick off the last couple of seconds on this clock. And this one is over. The final score, 14 for the Oak Knoll Royals and the IHA Blue Eagles. 10 as they just came up a little bit short in this one. And like I was saying not too long ago, you certainly can't fault the effort by IHA in this one. They played a great game. They left it all out on the court, but it just wasn't enough, as perhaps you're catching the dog in the background as well. It just was not enough in this one, and we thank you very much for tuning into this very special presentation of IHA Lacrosse on NJ.org Varsity. It's been an absolute pleasure to join you this afternoon. I'm Joe Vasile, our cameraman Jay Treble. We thank you very much. Like us on Facebook, NJ.org Varsity. Follow us on Twitter at NJ.org Varsity. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And of course, the contact information down in the description of this video if you'd like to get in contact with Jay Treble for any reason, even just to say hi. Thank you very much. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you next time on NJ.org Varsity. I'm Joe Vasile.